Hello, hello, good morning. Morning, you're back, Eggy. Welcome back. It's me, Huffy, your bear, back at it again. Today with more Alone in the Dark. I have a feeling like we're close to the end for whatever reason. I know it said chapter 3 the last time, but I don't know, things feel like they're building or going towards a head here, so let's read that little blurb that tells us what happened.
Zombie had run their car off the bridge. He pulled Grace out of the sinking car, but left her father to drown. He could have saved him. There was time. He just chose not to. Instead, he took Grace back to New Orleans and collected his paycheck.
So yeah, last time we were in that weird PTSD dream that he was having in like a shared mindscape with Grace. So all right, and what was I doing here? Where am I right now? I am in the sitting room, and I'm supposed to go to either the clerk office. Oh, that's right. I finally activated the code for the clerk's office. So I have to head back downstairs through the mezzanine. Although I guess I could use the main stairwell too. Yeah, Emily probably thinks we're going nuts. I'm really interested to see how her story goes, you know? Does she go through the same events we do? And like that's the way they do their two scenarios, or like does she really have her own set of circumstances? This is not it. This was it. Okay. Now, I think it was 9, 1, and 3 for the last time. Let's go ahead and check again just to make sure. That's what I remember having put last time. Yeah, 913. And I tried that the last time, but it didn't activate because I didn't have the right
Maybe Jeremy did.
the right marker. So let's do 9 1 3. Okay, that's not it. Let's try going back. 9 1 3. Okay, that worked. Yeah, I'm hoping it's not a copy-paste campaign. Given the fact that they said that the different collectibles, some of them are only accessible from her playthrough, I think that might be a good sign. Dr. Gray's office key. The room. Empty room.
The last guest in the empty room suffered from severe maladaptation. I must write this down, because if I understand the condition sufficiently, it could make me deny this fact at a later date. And there is reason for me to think I may come to suffer the consequences from this dysfunction, as some who came in contact with the guest seem to adopt a new worldview in which everything was predetermined but broken. Upon accepting this worldview, some memories became unmanageable and later rejected.
Huh.
I do not know what this means. I cannot even remember the fate of the guest. I think they were simply misplaced one day and forgotten. Just like all documents pertaining to this guest, they have all been destroyed, or they never existed in the first place. Who wrote this? There has never been a guest in the empty room.
So we know from what we encountered last stream, it said that I was a guest of that old room for whatever reason, but I forgot about it. and it seems like everyone else forgot about it too. But according to Jeremy here, it looks like whoever is in there is destined to be forgotten. So maybe I really was a guest and it wasn't just all in my head. Either way, this is concerning. So maybe we are like an escaped patient. All right, here's his office.
Dr. Gray's office, all to myself. Let's see if we can figure this guy out.
Let's unlock this first. Cassandra's things.
I have finished tidying up Miss Beauregard's belongings. I will leave it to you to contact her agent and have them collect her things. I found one of Grace's drawings she might want back, along with this key in her room, which I believe you've been looking for, Mrs. Thompson.
Ooh, haven't I already been in there though? Or perhaps not. Ooh, the map thing. Nice. Okay, so we can finally figure out what that map, the globe map, is about. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like, because I feel like she's in on it somehow. She knows more than she should. But then again, she is a child at the end of the day, so like maybe she thinks this is all a game, you know? McCarthy's pirate
This
treasure.
is where McCarthy has hidden my favorite young. It's very important.
Her favorite what? Yum? Oh man, we're getting all the keys now. Jeremy's treatment. Here we go.
Dearest Dr. Manzetti, I find myself in a losing battle with my patient. As I've disclosed in my previous letter, his delusions have him completely captured. It's bad enough that he is torturing himself with paranoia, but his madness turns out to be quite persuasive to others, effectively laying the ground for mass delusion. I am writing to you in hope that you can give me some guidance. Beyond my ambition to avoid devastating surgery on my patient, I have grown worried about my own defenses. The words of my patient are deranged, yet they often resonate with something primitive within me. I have tried photographing his brain with X-rays. It was surprisingly difficult to get good results. Dark blotches on the plates kept obscuring all details. My patient looked at the bad plates and cried out in terror, telling me the dark areas was the shadow of the worm eating him from inside. I could not see anything out of the ordinary. I hope this is a sign that my mind is not as receptive to the madness as I had feared. After further inquiry, my patient described the shadows inside his mind as some kind of chthonic monstrosity that wants to undermine his sanctuary. This is clearly a reference to a place he calls Teroea, a sort of library or convent that works as a psychological haven. With this imaginary haven threatened by this Chthonian, he has now constructed another, less pleasant hiding spot. Lately, he has been bringing up a metaphor of a steamboat that has run aground, that he feels like he needs to start the engines and reverse, but he is afraid that the hole in the hull would cause the whole ship to sink. I've been watching him turn this metaphor into reality for the last week. He knows it's made up, but he is doubling down, trying to make it a real memory. I feel certain that this is my chance to break through the barriers of his self-deceit.
Hey, welcome, welcome. Good morning or good evening, whichever it is. Good to see you, man. I think so. This is like weird, right? We know that Tarawella place. He's never been there, but he can imagine it very clearly in his mind. And I guess now his new thing is a steamboat. I've never actually heard of this happening in real life, where someone has like a place they've never been to and they use that as a psychological safe haven. I mean, the idea seems sound to me. Like, I've just never heard of it or encountered it myself. I know of the memory palace. Do you guys know the concept of what a memory palace is? Hey, welcome, Ziggy, welcome. So a memory palace is it's basically a technique where it's a technique for memorization of stuff, right? So there's this concept that your spatial memory is better than your basically any other type of memory you have. Spatial memory being like you remember places, people, not people, but like places you've been to, right? Say imagine your childhood home. You can remember like every nook and cranny in your mind, I'm assuming. Or even the place you live in right now. Like you know where all the rooms are, what's in every room, how to get there, things that are on the wall. Like these things stay with you. So the concept of a memory palace is basically you try to trick your brain by using those places in your memory as a way to store memories. Apparently, this is how ancient Greeks and Romans used to memorize stuff because obviously, like they had paper, but it was expensive, so it was a little bit harder to write stuff down. Say you want to memorize something, go into your mind, your imagination or whatever. Imagine a place that you know very well, whether it's like where you live now or your childhood home. In that mind of yours, like walk to your room, like say you have your bed there, right? Imagine placing a memory on the bed. I know this sounds weird, but bear with me. Like say you want to remember your groceries for your when you go to the grocery store. Imagine placing that list of whatever items you need onto the bed of your childhood home in your memory palace. Like just, think about it for like a little bit and then tomorrow try imagine walking into your memory house again. Going to your room and going to your bed and that list should still be there. I know it sounds weird, but like it's a legit actual technique called the memory palace. And I've used this when I was in college for like more obscure facts in my history classes. It strangely enough, it actually does work. Very weird. But yeah, going back to this whole psychological safe haven though, I've never heard of this type of stuff, but the memory palace thing I do know of. There was something else here. At least I thought there was. And this guy has 2 doctorates. Is that it for this room? Oh wow, we got everything in this room. What else is in the clerk's office then that I have not gotten everything? It's saying there's some stuff here still. Oh, I might just have to come back here because it's not fully X'd out. Wish that worked for test answers. I mean, it technically can, right? If you want to memorize a math formula, you can use it in that way, or an obscure date or an answer. You could basically store it in that way as well. Yeah, we got the stairwell key, and we got the key to that map thing. What level was that on? The sitting room. Yeah, I'm gonna try unlocking that map then in the sitting room first. Hey, Mr. Bear. Yeah, I think it's a similar or I guess it's like a more common thing that people do.
There's something missing.
There we go. The map of the Caribbean. Oh, was it just the lag nappy in here? Oh, that was it. This was Cassandra's room. Wait, I haven't fully gotten everything in here yet?
I'm not going in there. She's clearly had enough of me.
Who's she? Oh, that's right, the housekeeper. Housekeeper's in there cleaning up. I guess we're not done with this room just yet. We're gonna have to come back here. Because it's not cleared out on my map. Where's this other place? We are going to the stairwell. There's a doorstop. Yeah, let's try if we can unlock the doorstop from this side. What? Okay, we can go out through here. I thought I was tripping at first. Yeah, this house is still a little bit confusing. And with that, we now have our key. So, was that for up here or for the basement? Not up here. Got it. Okay, basement it is. Oh, that's right. That's right. I put this poll up in the Discord, but I'm gonna leave it up here just so you guys can I need your guys' assistance here. Because the poll is like tied in the Discord right now. There we go. I'm just gonna leave that poll up throughout stream. Manhole. Does this place connect directly to the sewers? Dude, what is this? Where am I? This is like a whole area I haven't seen before. Scapegoat. Ooh, we finished the cult thing. Alright, let's see what they gotta say.
Derceto stands on a breeding ground for the grotesque. A temple devoted to rebellious growth. The most ugly and cancerous side of nature. You may be able to shield your psyche for a while, but rest assured your soul will come to pray to that hideous god in time. That is the story of every man and woman who gather around that ancient arbor. They all croak, bark, and bleat, because their own bodies are afraid and they wish to repel the evil those words conjure. Iya! Iya! Instead of that blasphemous name, they gossip in hushed whispers the name of Derceto, Astarte, and the Black Goat of the Woods.
Yeah, so I think that basically confirms it's the tree. Whenever we walk around that tree, it's like, whispering to us. And then here, Juan basically says, yeah, ancient arbor. So the tree is the avatar for that outer god. You get more mileage from Reed. Yeah, but Lynn has the waifu factor too. But I also like Reed. So I don't know. It's tough. That's why I'm having you guys help me out with choosing.
I need the key.
Yo, they're messing with Jeremy. That's the brother and the sister. Yo, where are they? Brain. Oh, this is Jeremy's brain. X-ray. Yo, where are these guys? Yeah, I can hear voices too, but
Hypothetical psychosurgery based on the ideas by Burkhardt and the St. Petersburg research could end up saving Jeremy's mind. Severing the connections around the frontal lobe would certainly solve most mental afflictions. The procedure would be brutal in performance, as well as in efficiency.
that, man.
Ice pick pushed through the edge of the eye and into the skull would untether the nerves like Alexander cutting the Gordian knot. As this would likely leave Jeremy in a very different condition, all other paths should first be explored. The medical instrument I would need for this lobotomy is missing, and I should have Waits order a new one.
That, oh man, that just sounds brutal. It's cruel how we used to do lobotomies so often, in the prior decades.
Radiography. Patient Jeremy Hotwood. Date June 14, 1930. Plates. Jeremy's skull proved difficult to capture properly. Partial radiographs worked best. A complete picture of the brain can be assembled by piecing 3 plates together.
Huh.
Observations. Even when looking at an assembled version, a shadow covers significant parts of Jeremy's brain. Possible tumor, but more likely that the equipment is failing. Jeremy reacted strongly to the pictures and claimed to see a giant clay worm eating and displacing his memories. Notes. While this exercise has left me nowhere closer to an answer, I feel confident that a Burkhardt lobotomy should sever all necessary parts.
So we got one of those plates, it looks like, from that photograph. Man, these 1,000 young things are creepy. Just as creepy as the, that other entity, the Dark Man and the Crawling Chaos. Electrical fuse. I would have put in there, I guess. Radiograph 2. Surgery room key. Yeah, you guys can see the... I don't think you can hear him, but you can hear the... or listen to the subtitles. Like, those guys are going crazy. Okay, I put one fuse in. I guess I need more fuses. Oh yeah, it's repeating now. Why does it sound like a radio now? Oh, it is a recording. Or it's being played from somewhere else. I guess it was like a radio.
Mind if I do?
Alright, well I'll take that fuse. Yeah, I thought those guys were like actually here. Maybe they were being transmitted from another plane of existence. This place was not unlocked before. Alright, let's study these X-ray plates. Am I supposed to get all of them to light up? Yeah, like you figured that would be it, right? That would be all that's needed to do, but where it's so easy, I don't think we can just do that. The cleansing power of fire. I feel like across the world, like fire has always had like this place in our minds or our mythology or whatever, that like fire, while destructive, you know, it burns, it's also like a purifying thing. It's why like some people burn their garbage and their dirt away. It doesn't seem like there's really a rhyme and reason for these flipping. So I can do opposite if it's like just in the middle. Wait, that was it. We got all of them there. There we go. Okay, that's weird.
That's better.
Finally got the lights on. Alright, now we gotta assemble this. Let's do corner first. Ooh, that's weird. I guess one of these isn't his brain. Can I flip it? Doesn't really seem like I can flip it. This thing's like upside down. That's probably not it. Huffy, are you sure these pieces don't rotate like the disc puzzle back then? Yeah, I'm sure. I'm looking at the thing. It doesn't say there's... Oh, never mind. Never mind. You are correct. You are correct. Super smart egg. Patient Jeremy Hartwood. Yeah, so that's the bottom part. Okay, that kind of fits better. Yeah, I can't let it juke us out like that again. That doesn't quite fit as well. Nope. Aha, there we go. Oh wow, there was an actual worm in there. A broken piece of burned clay. Part of a statue. The hell? Okay, now I need to find the statue, I guess. And I can see what this place looks like with the lights on. That place is still locked. It looks like I'm not done with the lab or the surgery room. What else is in here? I thought that was everything. What else is there to do in here? Oh, this might be just a case of me needing to come back. Come back later on. Yeah, I haven't been to quarantine yet. I guess surgery. I thought I got the surgery key though. So weird. Excuse me? Oh, this. Oh. No, okay. Alright. We're back in that weird mindscape again.
Why does this keep happening? What am I supposed to do?
Yeah, I feel the same way, bro. Oh. Wow, that water is rising fast. Oh, maybe it would have been faster if I just shot it. Run, Huffy, you bear, you. Get out of here. It's locked and I need a key, bro. Oh, maybe this is finally how I get to the attic then. Aha. Yeah, and now this door finally unlocked.
And we're back here. Well, perfect time to have a look around this place.
Oh, there's a statue. Can see what's below us. It did, didn't it? It seemed like it waited a little bit. Not that I mind. I would have much rather, like, you know, it's only rising to instill a sense of urgency rather than actually being a time limit, because, man, that could be annoying if something happened and I got stuck somewhere. Freak out a little bit. Chthonian statue. 1, 9, and 6. What are those numbers supposed to mean? Can I rotate this? Looks like this is supposed to be a heart. There we go. RE3 remake Nemesis will slow down to the pace of the player. I mean, it was effective though. The first time I was playing it, I was freaking out. Hold on, we got numbers. 1, 9, and 4. I guess that's 6. 6, 1, and 4. Well, before I do that, I'm gonna look around some more, because I haven't really gone around this attic just yet. Tessellated shard. There's definitely some weird things going on around here. Was that really and truly everything up here? Huh, I guess so. Alright, 6, 4, 1. A window? What window? Oh, that's the one that's like right here. Oh, the environment changed. Looks like a bunch of this stuff changed with it. Does the door work? Or are we gonna have to jump down? Yep, we'll have to jump down. I guess this is his... Oh.
No, is this... This is where Jeremy's hiding, right?
Hello? Is anyone there?
Yeah, this is his steamboat.
Jeremy?
I need help!
Wait. Can you hear me?
I'm stuck in the mud and the bayou is taking
Jeremy.
me.
Where are you?
The motor is dead. I can't do anything more.
Hang on, Jeremy. I'll figure something out. I'll get the boat running.
Bro, you're in his mind, man. Like, I don't know if the boat will actually start. Man, if the ship is like this, nature definitely took it back, bro. I don't think we're gonna be able to get this boat out of here. Let me check outside before I go in there. Yeah, we're stuck in the middle of the water. If you guys want a good horror book that's like set in the bayou like this, so the author of Game of Thrones, his name is George R.R. Martin, right? He has a book, a novel, like not part of a series, it's just a standalone novel called Fever Dream, which is set in the American South about vampires. It's actually a very, very good book. It was good horror. There's something in the water. And I don't think we're alone in this boat either, aside from Jeremy. What the hell is that? What is that, dude? I can't... What? It looks like a... It looks like a mollusk mixed with a skeleton, mixed with a Pokemon. Yeah, I don't know about all that. That shit looks so weird. Didn't even let me dodge out of the way either. Yeah, those legs were creepy.
The boat's wedged itself right into the bayou. If I get the motor started, I could try reversing back into the river.
Yeah, we'd have to get the motor started though. Let's go down this other side. This ship is like falling apart though. I don't know if we'd be able to do that. That certain parts were inaccessible too. Full on health. Find a way to the engine room below deck. Before I jump down, I wanna see what's all around here. Is this where Jeremy is? The captain's cabin. God, those things are so creepy, dude. So creepy. I guess this is not the cabin, but the steering room. Anything in here? Machine gun bullets. How's it only gonna drop me one? Hatchet. There. Claw thing. this all just a shortcut? Man, just the sledgehammer and that's it. Oh, bullets. One shotgun bullet? Oh, you guys aren't really letting me play around here. Alright, now we're gonna try to go to that engine room below deck. Honestly, I feel like it might be better just to take this boat right here.
The winch is powered by electricity. I need to find a way to turn it on before I can use it.
Yeah, definitely need to start the steam engine then. Hell, where is it? Ow. Bro, I couldn't even see it. I need a semi-auto shotgun, not this double barrel thing. Pallid mask. Ooh, we finished this one.
The artist spent a lot of time boating on the vast Lake Pontchartrain. Poetry, painting, photography. Everything seemed to become better by the shimmering water and the opalescent sky. One night, as the sailors returned to Darceto, they found a masquerade ball taking place. It must have been Perosi and Nora who invited their friends from the theater. The sailors quickly fashioned masks out of plaster of Paris and joined the festivities. They enjoyed themselves for hours before realizing time was not passing. Nor could they find their friends. As they began to worry, they demanded that the guests unmasked. But they could not, because they were not wearing any masks.
Ooh. Yeah. The whole area around Derceto is just whack, dude. Seems like everything's gonna go wrong here. Anything that can go wrong, like, will go wrong. Right. Let's head down. Yeah, look at this. It crashed right into the landmass. Being able to pull out after it's grown to this level, the ship might just break itself. This is definitely one of those things of like nature reclaiming civilization. Oh, and we finished Vagabonds.
There are many ways to cross a threshold. The easiest one is being invited. A door swung open, leading you inside. Another is sleep, hypnosis, or even sudden fright. There are those who fold spaces that challenge Mobius, or jump through angles that defy Euclid. If you learn to properly use your talisman, you could go anywhere. You wouldn't even need to rely on the fluttering wings of the shrieking Biakis.
Exploring a ship like this is so cool, though. Oh, don't get me wrong. It totally is. I think I mentioned this a little bit before, but I think one of the perfect places for a horror setting is like a boat in the middle of the water. That's why I really like Resident Evil Revelations 1, where it's set in the cruise ship. Such a good setting for a horror game. Granted, like, it was Revelations, so it was made with the limitations of the DS in mind. But it was still a very good game. I really enjoyed it for what it was. That, or a ship set in space, like Alien Isolation or Dead Space. Being adrift on something that's like, you know, like a ship, an artificial environment that's like been abandoned or something went wrong. It's such a cool setting. That's why I'm excited. There's another horror game coming out in the summer, I believe, called Still Wakes the Deep. It's by the developers of Amnesia, I think. I think it was. But it's set in like an abandoned oil rig. Like, think about that. How cool is that? An abandoned oil rig. I can't even remember the last game that took place in an abandoned oil rig. So we're going to be exploring, figuring out what went wrong. I think you're like either an explorer or a rescuer, and you got sent there to figure out what happened. But yeah, Still Wakes the Deep. Super cool. Did you ever finish the bunker? No, I did not. I stopped playing it after that one stream. I don't know, it just didn't really grab me, if that makes sense, because you're kind of confined literally to that one bunker. And it has resource management, or survival mechanics, which I hate. Hate in games. Can't stand it. I don't like survival stuff. I played the game, or the bunker, through Game Pass, though, so it wasn't a purchase for me. So, you know, I got to try out the game, figured out it wasn't for me, and that's fine, too. I was like, this is just not for me. Well, why does this door not unlock? I can't jump down there from here? Oh, I might need to go through the third deck. Drop down there somehow. Do I have to go through here? What the hell?
Pretty weak. I just need something to break it.
Oh, I can't use my melee item? Full on hatchet. Or maybe that's what the sledgehammer in here was for. There's like a sledgehammer. Yeah, that didn't work. Use this boat, perhaps? No? Yeah, gonna have to try to get that sledgehammer that was in the room. Dude, whenever the music kicks up like that, I feel like something's about to happen. There we go. Sledgehammer was the key. Yeah, it did feel like more of a resource management game than a horror game. Granted, I mean, it wasn't scary. I do think it was a scary game because you're at the mercy of whatever is in the bunker with you, but it didn't really convince me like, okay, you gotta continue on, survive, or get out of here. The game just kind of was what it was. Probably because the narrative wasn't the main focus. I kind of like that in horror games. That's why I wasn't a big fan of Five Nights at Freddy's or whatever. Just didn't really click for me. Empty gas can. Like, I know a lot of people love it. It has a huge fandom. It didn't really grab me at all. I was kind of just like, okay, like,
this definitely needs fuel.
I guess I can see why some people were excited about it, but this is... I feel like it's more fun to watch someone play it than to play it yourself, if that makes sense. Because the game is just all about, like, jump scares, I guess, and time management. Okay, it's filled. I wonder if that fuel is still any good, though. Like, at this point, could it be? There's nothing in there. Well, I feel like the things that we open when there's nothing, maybe that's for Emily later on. Alright, let's start this baby up. So now we gotta head back to that room. That's a good way of describing it, a minimalist approach to its narrative. And I prefer a stronger approach to narrative. Even if it's a weak story, like, you know, I wouldn't say the Resident Evil games are like, super in-depth, will make you cry type stories, but like, but they're engaging. They make you want to continue with it, right? Like, I didn't really get that same feel from gotta get out of here. Does that mean I can use this thing to go down now? Ew, dude. Yeah, way too many of them. Luckily, it seems like I didn't have to fight all of them, though. I think there's more of them in here, too. Bro, why does this boat have carnival music? Pretty disturbing in that way. Where's this other one? You trying to sneak up on me? Dude is really trying to sneak up on me. Yeah, I got some more shotgun shells. There's a shovel. I haven't really used the sledgehammer to fight, so I'm gonna keep it for now. More bullets is always good. Yeah, I need more shotgun shells. You have more for me. They don't have enough for me. Oh, rusty pipe? No thanks. There we go. More shotgun shells. Alright. Let's start the main engine.
Oh, whoa!
I guess that was Dr. Gray. Yo, that thing is alive, dude. Yo, shoot it. Ew, dude. Come on. Oh, I guess we have to get back to reality. Ew, dude, don't put it on your face, man.
I'm the catalyst. I had to die to make the story. He was going.
30 years ago, Frederic needed me to die.
Is this another memory?
You're not making any sense.
It's here? There we go.
Find your focus.
That's all we needed to do.
I cheated everyone. I didn't play my part.
Hey!
I escaped my doom. My destiny.
Again, find your focus.
Hey, I'm right here. What the hell is going on?
Oh, everything is wrong. Nothing is in
Hey!
place.
I'm right here!
Calm down, Mr. Conby. What do you want?
Were you not talking to Jeremy right now?
I haven't seen Jeremy all day. Are you all right, Detective?
No. Actually, I don't think so. Well, maybe. I'm gonna go look for Jeremy.
Good. Let me know if you find him.
That was Jeremy's self-deceit? A steamboat stuck in the mud? I'm not gonna pretend I understand any of that. What a bunch of psychoanalytic nonsense.
Total psychoanalytic nonsense. Well, we just saw Dr. Gray. Why do we need to go to his apartment?
Jeremy was calling out for help, but Comby couldn't figure out where the voice was coming from. For a moment, Comby wondered if the boat itself was Jeremy, or if he was below it somehow. It didn't matter right now. Jeremy was clear on one thing. He wanted Comby to get the steamboat running and out of the mud.
Well, we got it out of the mud. We got ourselves back here, but I wonder if we did more harm than good. So Dr. Gray's apartment was... We're here, to the left and the right. I wonder if those things were supposed to be the thousands of young. Oh, the door opened for me. That's creepy. Emily.
Detective, am I glad to see you? Lock the door, will you? I don't think Dr. Gray would appreciate us snooping around.
What's going on here? This feels so strange.
As soon as Emily comes along, we get that detective jazz noir music, guys. I like it. Oh, I'm in control. Okay. Gotta lock the door. The past is a present. Let's talk to Emily.
Have you found anything?
What? Yeah, I've seen some things.
Seen some
Okay.
things.
Let me know if there is anything you want to talk about.
Emily, I'm right here. Let's chat, Emily.
You don't find this place strange?
Dorsetto is certainly one of the stranger places I've been to.
Emily, why are you being so cold right now?
This room feels too real. Hyper real. More than anything I've ever experienced.
Okay. I don't see what you mean.
Forget it. I gotta get back to breaking the contract. Yeah, that's
Are you guys seeing this though? You know how like I was in that third person over the shoulder point of view throughout the game, and now I'm in a fixed pre-rendered background with tank controls. I have tank controls right now, guys. They changed the game just now. This is like the original, the older survival horror games.
There's a book missing.
Book missing. False book. Myth of the Golden Fleece. I have a couple of false books in my place. They're really convenient for hiding stuff and like storing stuff. Toy talisman.
Nice.
Yeah, I guess she thinks he's crazy and off his rocker, given the way he's been acting in front of her. Whoa.
What did you do?
I was just rearranging the books.
Well, come on, let's check it out.
Choco, you bury you. How's it going, Chocolia? My
think I'm beginning
friend.
to understand. Dr.
Welcome,
Gray
welcome.
is dealing with some kind of mass delusion.
That worked. That worked. He was playing Stories Untold. Yeah, we're playing Alone in the Dark right now, and it's like pretty crazy because the game wasn't always like this. It just put me into a weird second or third person isometric view now, if that makes sense. Like, this was not here before. A little throwback segment, yeah. Oh, by the way, Chicolia, you can't see the poll that I have up on YouTube, but I was asking. I got the ticket for the 6-star. Should I get Reed Alter or Lynn? What do you think? What do you think? I feel like this is a pretty hard decision to make, because even my community was kind of stumped. Oh, you'll be right back? You gotta think about it? That's fine. It's a hard question after all.
Dorsetto seems to have a deranging effect on people living close by. It has a history of creating cults devoted to some nature goddess. Even the name Dorsetto refers to the cult existing here before the Civil War. Dorsetto was the name of an ancient fertility goddess worshipped in Syria. Dr. Gray and his friends, however, seem to prefer...
Oh, he has friends
the black
here.
goat of the woods with 1,000 young, or Shub-Nigroth. And that name can only have come from my uncle's twisted mind.
There's like a... There's definitely a summoning circle on the ground. You guys don't see that? It's like Emily and Edward just not noticing
all
it.
of them are in this cult business? Even Jeremy?
I'm not sure any of them have a choice at this point. We just need to find a way to stop all of this.
So does she think it's just the cult, or like is she probably hasn't seen anything paranormal or supernatural like I have
I've
so
been so
far.
busy trying to free your uncle from the promise he made to the Dark Man. I guess I kind of just let everything else go.
Don't worry, Detective. I feel like we're close. I'm sure Jeremy will turn up. If he is part of the cult, he wouldn't want to miss the Feast of St. John. I just need enough information to make him see the truth.
I hope you're right.
I like
Right
Emily's
now he'd show
outfit,
up.
guys. Look at that, riding
Knows what the
boots,
Dark Man's got him hiding.
long blue skirt, jacket. It's like she's ready for adventure. It's a good outfit. First meeting, the transcript.
Good to finally meet you, Mr. Hartwood. I'm here on the behalf of your brother Philip. You were expecting me.
Oh, that's Emily's dad, I
weren't
think.
you?
Yes, you're from Dorsetto, no?
That's right. I just wanted to ask you a few questions to see if there is anything I can do to help you and your family.
Okay.
I understand you're full of imagination. You make up a lot of things.
I suppose.
And
He's
you
a
obsess
chuny.
over them.
A chunibyo.
Blurring reality and fiction.
Sometimes.
That's what they call it, right?
Do
A
you want to tell
chunibyo.
me about the Dark Man?
No. No, I don't.
That's all right. Perhaps there is something else you can tell me. Something you know to be made up, but you hold dear.
Juan?
John? Who's John?
Juan.
No. Juan Luis Jorge. Oh, wait there a moment. Here, take a look.
Is he... Oh, he is the author.
It's a magnificent book. Life-changing even. The real Juan is long dead, but I
Oh,
like to think
okay.
of him as my friend.
So he's his imaginary
My
friend.
most beloved friend.
I see. Do you often do this? Fantasize about people you read about?
No. No. Well, there is Jacob.
Who is Jacob?
Turn to the last page.
The last page.
Oh, it's a newspaper article. The Prisoner of Ice, Jacob van Ostad. Is he also your beloved friend?
Oh no, Doctor. Not at all.
Not his
It's
friend.
the fire that fights fire.
Yes, I think it's clear your overstimulated imagination, this mania, needs to be tempered for you to live a normal life. I know your family calls it the Heartwood Curse, but I want you to know that there is nothing supernatural about your condition. It's all inside your head. And with that, I'm very qualified to deal with. In time, you will be cured.
In time. In time.
His voice is different
Yes,
now.
in time, we will exorcise all your demons, all the dark men. Please, Mr. Heartwood, calm yourself.
What happened?
Oh, don't you worry your little head about it, Miss Heartwood. Your uncle and I just had our first breakthrough.
Well, Emily, so he knows Emily then. Why did he act so surprised to meet her? Yeah, Jeremy's voice changed throughout this. Also, the prisoner of ice, Jacob Van Ostad, we have not met him yet in the story, but there's a lag nappy about him. Where was that? That we didn't finish. Prisoner of ice. We are missing the third one. Who the hell is Jacob Van Ostad supposed to
That
be?
mark on the floor looks like talisman positions, but from which direction should I look at it?
Locked closet. The snake
The
dagger.
Snake Dagger, a monograph by
Yeah, I don't know how many are imaginary. It seems like
Ludwig Prinz's book
at
on
least
pagan
2 or
rituals
3.
called The Mystery of the Grave, as translated by Nicholas Vachy. There are several references to a sacrificial dagger called the Snake Dagger. It has long been thought of as a poor translation of the original text, that it would be more appropriate with worm dagger from the Latin vermis cultrum. This seems natural following the recent consensus that the original title of Prince's book, De Vermis Mysteris, should literally translate to the mystery of the worm. However, this would take away from Vachy's great effort at translating the underlying meaning of the words and revealing several cultural beliefs. While
I know I said
Prince
she
certainly
sounded
was
familiar
using the
before,
term
but she
worm
really
as a
does.
symbol or synecdoche for death and the dead, which is made clear by the contents of the book. In the case of the dagger, we shouldn't be
Maybe
too
she could
hasty
voice
to dismiss
an
its
Arknight's character
translation.
later on.
Reading through Vachy's correspondence with his patron, it appears that he had more than just the Latin text at his disposal. Vachy had dug up Prince's living relatives and uncovered several cross-referenced historical texts and an actual snake dagger. The dagger was dated to the early Middle Kingdom of Egypt and had such a clear shape of a wave that Vachy considered calling it the sinusoidal blade. Knowing the full story, it seems prudent that he chose to translate it as snake and not worm. There are several reasons why this choice of word helps us understand the pagans that Prince's book attempts to describe.
Am I ready for Pot 6 Leto in June? I am not. I'm hoping for at least Pot 1 or Pot 2. At least if I get her, I'll be happy. But you already know your bear's gonna risk it all. I'm gonna get some, dump all my Originium in it. All my Arundum. I think there's some pretty good shop items right now. So I might get some, I think there's like a 10-roll ticket that hopefully won't expire before it comes out. Do we have an exact date, you think? That is, technically, it's next month.
The symbolic value of the shape becomes more apparent when reading about the use for the dagger. In the passage of possession and exorcism, we find the snake dagger poisons the poisoner within the victim and is therefore pacified. Where the literal text would tell us that the worm dagger trumps the demon possessing the victim, it tells us nothing of their reasoning. Only that somehow this dagger wins against the demon, like it had the better hand in poker.
Like how?
Vachy's translation allows us to follow the underlying logic to the ritual magic that is being performed. Poison the poisoner. Sounds like fighting fire with fire. That to hurt the demon possessing its victim, the priests would have to fight back with a power that is known to the evil they are fighting. The snake dagger is therefore not only a good way to describe its form, but it also helps us understand how it could be thought of as a useful tool for exorcism. Finally, it also helps us understand their relationship to lunacy. That it was thought of as something poisoning the mind rather than controlling it. What is also interesting to note is that the possessed are always considered poisoned in their head and not their heart. The snake dagger always went to the eye of the possessed, leaving them partially blind, if they had the good luck to survive.
Okay, I think this is our end goal. I think this is our end goal, guys. So we know that Jeremy is like kind of possessed by something, that clay worms in his mind eating his memories, and he has that pact with the Dark Man, and he's also associated with the cult of the Thousand Young or whatever. And it looks like this snake dagger is also associated in some way with a demon or an outer being, and it severs a connection because it's also bad, and so, but it only targets the outer being, if that makes sense. So I guess this is how we're gonna get Jeremy his salvation. Speaking of which, I will be right back. I'm gonna take a little bathroom break. Right back. Okay, I'm back. I hope you guys have your water and you're comfy too, so we're going to keep on going. So this is supposed to be... He mentioned this and he was like, maybe we're looking at it from the wrong angle. Nothing for that, so... You have anything else to say, Emily? Oh, there's something in here, too. A mirror. Furniture key.
Huh. Has that been there this whole time?
Guess so. And with that, we can unlock the door. Hey, Chocolia, welcome back. It's going pretty good. It's like... It's weird, like, I can understand, like, I think it was probably a mistake to release it for $70. Because, you know, it's a brand new IP or whatever, but I'm really enjoying it. I really like it a lot. It's been pretty good so far because the mood is like eerie. It's not really scary per se, but it is eerie, and it's like a spooky adventure game. I really like it. Also, now that you're on YouTube, can you see the poll? Who should I get, Reed or Lynn? That's what I'm trying to decide. I'm gonna end up using or getting them on the next Arknight stream on Sunday when we start the event. Uh-oh, there's nothing in here. What the hell was that? Should I get the phone? What do you think, Emily? I feel like it's not smart to answer a phone that's not yours, but... I don't know. I do like Lynn's design a lot, too. She could have been a bear.
Jeremy?
Jeremy is with the Dark Man. You can't save him.
Well, I've done everything you wanted so far, and there's just one more thing on the list. I expect him to keep his promise and return Jeremy unharmed.
Get out, detective. While you still can.
Is that Jeremy talking in the third person? So weird. I know, but her design looks like she could be a bear, right? Does that makes her like... That makes her almost a bear in my book. Also, she's just really cute. And she's got purple in her design. You know I love purple. Wait, I don't have numbers to put in though. Did I get numbers from here already? In 1921. Yeah, we didn't get any... Yeah, they're probably gonna use the snake dagger for this lobotomy. What code am I supposed to use here?
This is where McCarthy has hidden my favorite young. It's very important.
Detective Conby wanted nothing more than to make sense of it all. But clearly, that was not in the cards right now.
That's what I'm saying. Nothing makes sense at all right now. How is my Arknights event going so far, though? I'm only doing the daily roll. I haven't started the event at all. I was planning to start it on stream and get as far as I can. Apparently, it's a long one, though. I might not be able to do one Arknights day a week, so I might have to do like the Sunday stream, and then maybe on Wednesday, instead of Alone in the Dark, I'll play more Arknights and continue along. But we will see. Because I guess it's super long. People in my my Discord were saying it's like a big lore dump, if that makes sense. It's 3 parts. Yeah, it's gonna be something, all right. Because I do remember some of their older events were really long. Like Lone Trail was pretty long. That was a lot of that's when I had to stop reading, and I was like, all right, I'm just gonna I'm gonna read along and paraphrase as I continue. I think I'm supposed to read that somehow. Looks like the circle with a line across it is at the bottom. Maybe I can do it in that way. Choco, are you still free to play? You didn't get anything from the thing? Yeah, I don't think that ended up working out though. You want Viviana, you got everything but her. Oh, poor bear. Yeah, I kind of want her too, because I really liked her character in the Neural events. She seems like a stand-up gal. $190. Wow, did you just dump everything in there? My gosh. Okay, so the bigger circle is pointing down. This might be more trial and error than actually figuring it out. Oh wow, it actually worked. In the closet turns... Oh, Emily is with us though. Is she gonna travel with us? Emily?
You okay? You look a little frazzled.
Just stupid telephone.
I know. I tried calling the police earlier. The telephone is completely dead.
It's not... Yeah, no, the telephone isn't working.
Hopefully she spooks. I'm really glad that she's not limited. But then they made that other gal limited too. So the fear of missing out factor is like in full swing. Oh my god.
Miss Hartwood, I think you're gonna want to see this.
What was that?
Is there something in the closet?
Yeah, there is. You don't see the very obvious gate leading to whatever Jeremy's madness is serving up next?
I don't understand. Are you making some kind of fashion metaphor? I'm sorry, I don't have time for this. Can you just tell me what you're doing?
What if she sees me...
This.
What if she just sees me walk in and I disappear?
Fine. It's fine. Catch you later.
Are you going inside the closet?
Yeah. You got a problem with that?
No. Do what you think is right, detective.
Yeah, she thinks we're losing it.
Goodbye, Miss Hartwood.
Yeah, she's gonna see us disappear into thin air, though. Right? Oh, wow, we're in the snow now. Maybe we can get that final lag nappy for the frozen guy. And get some exposition as to who he's supposed to be. If I can figure out where to go. Looks like we're just stuck here. Yeah, congrats guys. I remember I saw some of you guys posted your roles in the Discord. I'm happy everyone got some luck. Ice pick. I'd rather keep the sledgehammer. But we might have to use this ice pick though. To break apart some ice. A flare gun? Hey yo. Use the flare gun to light up the sky and look for waypoint flags. Light your way forward. Okay. upstairs. Let's see what's around here first. Sallow offering. Oh, we got it. Alright, what's the deal with the prisoner of ice? Yeah, it doesn't seem like... Well, maybe we can, and it's like Alan Wake. I don't know if you played Alan Wake. You can shoot the enemies with a flare gun. Since it's like a light weapon, it's like the strongest gun you have.
What can be said about Jacob van Ostad without evoking contempt or apologia? The first piece of information is the obvious. He is not the explorer Jeremy idolized in his youth, but the figment of his imagination. If you want biographical facts, I am not the one to answer such questions. In the case of Jeremy, he is a guardian of imagination, or rather a persona appointed the role of containing a self-sabotaging mania. However useful Jacob once was, his loyalty to Jeremy has slowly been replaced by fanaticism. Like a firekeeper who has for decades been burnt by his own sacred flames, now does what he imagines the fire wants. Jeremy has lost all control over Jacob and suffers greatly because of him, but is admittedly also still invigorated by his labor. In the plainest of words, Jacob keeps Jeremy sick so he can remain Jeremy.
So he wouldn't be Jeremy anymore if he's like cured. But then he has to get better. The Greenland expedition.
The ancient stellarium perched on a cliff facing the Arctic Ocean after a day of sailing due north of the Eskimo encampment. Jacob van Ostad was our most keen member of the expedition. He had been chasing down the source of a peculiar type of crystallized metal present in several sacred items among the natives on the northeast coast of Greenland. The site was a remarkable find for any explorer, and we were all enraptured in our search for enlightenment and meaning. The surviving architecture seemed almost unearthly in origin and astonishingly sophisticated.
It might be.
The metal Jacob was searching for was abundant, almost ubiquitous. We were so taken by our find that we were surprised by the sun falling below the horizon. As we quickly picked up our gear, ready to head back to our camp, Jacob van Ostad declared that he wanted to stay. He was adamant. We begged him to reconsider. The night would be getting colder by the hour, and we feared for all our safety. Jacob refused, threatening us with violence if we wouldn't leave him alone. As the snowfall turned heavier, we left him there on his own. The next day, the weather became worse, and we had to spend hours enforcing our shelter as our tents became increasingly useless. The group had written off Jacob, thinking he must be dead. I had an urge to make one final attempt to save him, so I headed out as darkness fell with a handful of flares, and headed toward the coast and up the climb, towards the stellarium. That's when I saw him, transfixed by a burning sky, that celestial lantern. Jacob keeled over and let out a painful shriek that struck me with such fear and pity. He was crying in agony, for the cold weather had ravaged his flesh. I called out to him, and he turned to face me. His vacant stare held me in place like a needle through a butterfly, and he said, "You must leave now, Herstan. Go, and never come back." And so I left.
Huh. So, but why was Jacob here if he only acts for Jeremy? Is there something here that's relevant to Jeremy's current plight? And they said towards the coast. Wow, you really can't see anything. Alright, let's just keep going, see what we can get. Oh, it's a waypoint. Cool. Alright. Cool, more flares. So we know, like, so this is the Stellarium. I wonder if we'll actually meet not Jeremy, but Jacob here, though. What the hell? There's something up there spinning around. More flares. Another ice pick. I'm not like forcing myself to walk slow. The game's just... I guess this is like a really steep incline, so we're struggling to walk up. Investigate the ruins. Yeah, these don't look like ruins per se. This looks more sci-fi now. Is that him?
Hey, you! What are you doing here? What is this place?
Turn back, detective. You're not wanted here.
Whoa,
Oh,
take it easy. I'm not your enemy.
He looks dead.
You're wrong, detective. You're wrong.
Yeah, this dude is crazy. And he took hits like a champ, man. He was just eating those. Wow, whatever he was doing, it's done now, I guess. Should have probably tried to use my melee items on him. What were you doing here? Even though we killed him, he's probably still not dead though, because he was never real. Align the stars. The sacrificial dagger.
Of course, the Taurus. I figured you wouldn't want your stars aligned, Jeremy, or maybe that is what you need to temper that mania of yours.
Guess I have to align them. Alright. Oops. There we go, the little one. Alright, we aligned his chakras. Oh, what the hell happened to that guy? He has a much longer range now. Wow, I just noticed I barely did any damage to this guy. Ooh. that quick time event damage going on. Wait, is that something else? I heard something else. What the hell was that? Hold on. Okay, that's what it was. I was wearing my headphones backwards, so left was coming through the right ear and vice versa. No wonder it sounded so weird. Full-on machine gun. Ow. To reload this. Wow, this thing takes a long time to reload. Ow. No, we need that dagger, bro. These are all the places we've traveled to. Ew, dude, what happened to you, Jacob?
Jeremy?
Oh, because we successfully did the procedure with the snake dagger.
You did everything! Aren't you happy? Stupid charlatan! What more do you want from me? You want me to lose my mind?
Oh, my lord! Doctor! Baptiste! Quick!
What the hell?
Jesus. What are you thinking, compadre?
Wait, so was it all a vision? That's wild. So he's finally free of the Dark Man now, but there's still the mother of 1,000 young that's here. And we are, like, confirmed crazy. Yeah, there's just something about this place.
You awake? You are awake.
Are we trapped
Mr.
here?
Conby's up.
Hey, buddy. I thought you'd be knocked out for the rest of the night. Come on out and join us, will you? I'll save you some gumbo.
Oh, I love some gumbo.
Good to have you back. You gave us all a good scare.
What happened?
You had a psychological breakdown. Sorry for manhandling you, but you were being violent.
You stabbed Jeremy and then punched Dr. Gray.
Are they okay?
Jeremy's a little strange, but everything's back to normal.
Really?
All thanks to you, combat. You want to try standing up?
Yeah, because we finally removed the Dark Man's influence, so I guess these guys got what they wanted. Because they're servants
Well,
of,
if it isn't the hero of the day.
of Shub Niggurath.
How are you feeling, detective?
Never better. How about you two? Hey, Jeremy, I didn't do too much damage, did I?
He's mad at us.
Things are fine. Very quiet.
What's up with him? Painkillers?
No. You see, despite you having the finesse of a one-eyed butcher, you managed to lobotomize dear Jeremy.
Jesus.
I did what?
It's actually quite impressive. It's not like I hadn't considered it myself. I just wish Jeremy could have been helped without reducing his personality to that of an oyster.
Jeez, man.
He's gonna live.
Of course. As long as someone keeps feeding him, he'll outlive the best of us.
And look at that tree standing in the background menacingly.
Does Emily know about Jeremy's condition?
Yes. She seems to be handling it quite well under the circumstances.
Man, she must be mad at us, dude. Took us here to help,
still
and
wanna
we
take Jeremy away from Dercetta?
we lobotomized her
I
uncle.
will have to insist that you do. This is not that kind of institution.
Jeremy, hang on for a little longer, okay? We'll be going back to New Orleans soon.
Oh, good. I do so miss the city lights.
What did it save there? Watch out where you're waving that thing. Aim your gun at a human being. Did I wave my gun around? But I can't move though. Oh, it's old girl.
Hey, Ruth.
Yeah, I think so. That was the side effect of what
You
we did.
too, Detective. Make sure to stay for the festivities. It's no Mardi Gras, but it ain't bad.
This girl just likes to party.
You seen Emily around?
I saw her packing some things into that old jalopy you arrived in about an hour ago. I'm sure she hasn't given up on you yet.
Catch you later.
Guess that's
Looking forward to it, Detective.
all she's got for us. Let me make a hard save here. See what these guys have to say.
Good to see you back on your feet, Detective. Have some gumbo.
Thanks. I'll save it for later.
If you guys don't know what gumbo is, please look it up. It's like a dish native to the American South. It's pretty good. Normally
Seems
it's like
everyone's in a
seafood,
pretty
but
good
you can
mood.
get like sausage gumbo, which is
The
pretty
Eve of
good
St.
too.
John is the most important date of the whole year. It's the only day when the black goat of the woods tends to her young.
Girl, you say that like that's something normal someone should say.
I'm gonna go look for Emily.
Don't worry about her. She wouldn't leave without you, would she?
I mean, she just might. What's up, Batiste?
What are you looking for?
Just keeping an eye out for the storm. Radio says it could be a wild one.
Oh,
know
they're
where Emily
expecting
is, do you?
something.
She's packing some of Jeremy's things. Said she wanted to take them away. I'm sure she'll come and get you when she's ready.
I should probably get a move on then.
See you around, compare.
See you around, broski.
That is one impressive tree.
More impressive than you could ever imagine.
Does it look like a goat to you guys? Not really, right? Looks more like a worm, to be honest.
So how does this all work? You dance around chanting? For the ritual, I mean?
Stay and find out, Detective. It might just do you good.
Man, they're
Haven't
just
seen
being
Emily, have you?
they're being so open about it. It's
No,
kind of creepy.
Detective. I haven't.
Maybe now is when Emily has her... Nope, don't wait for her just yet. I want to talk to these other people first. We can talk to Grace.
Hey, kid. What are you up to?
Preparing for the ceremony. I don't want to disappoint Mother.
Excuse me? Which mother are you talking about here?
What's your part in this?
I'm the Cabersan Corn. It's very important. Only I can settle our debt.
So maybe she is the sacrifice? But like a willing one?
I had my doubts, but you are in the right place, Grace.
I think you might be right. For once.
Still catty though. What are you doing? Like washing the tree bark? Now talk to this guy now.
All right, tell me, what the hell's about to happen here?
Every year we have a little turn the page ceremony by the tree. It's symbolical. It's like life has its cycles of grief and happiness. You know? Just like a tree.
Things change but remain the same.
Things change but remain the same.
You
so
asked
this is
about
basically
Emily?
New Year's Eve, but with a tree metaphor.
Exactly. You're so smart. It's about starting again. I mean, who could use a positive message like that more than a bunch of lunatics like us?
Fair enough. There's some really long pauses in between dialogue, though.
Special. Any idea why?
Well, we got some new words, thanks to your buddy Jeremy, and some other changes to the program. Let's just say we're all in this year.
All in this year. Alright, exhausted his dialogue. That's specifically for waiting for her. Oh, but they locked me in here, though. Alright, I guess that's our next thing is just to wait for her. Let's do a little ring around the tree, see if there's anything here. Doesn't seem like it. Alright, guys, let's progress. We will wait for Miss Heartwood.
Everyone knows what to do? Y'all know the new words.
Man, they're gonna be summoning something they should not summon.
I'm not sure everyone is comfortable.
Doctor, I insist. This is important. We've waited for so long, Doctor.
Oh, they've got.
Let's go with the old song. Not every change is an improvement.
They've got the crazy eyes.
Little bad. We need to move forward.
All in, Doc. Let's bet it all.
You gotta risk it all.
Dealing with.
It'll be okay, Doctor. Better even.
Man, Grace is just so creepy, guys. Like she's always creepy every scene she's in.
Oh, there are praises and abundance to the black goat of the woods. Hear us, brother. Take pity on us.
Crazy.
Take pity on us.
Ever
Hear
there
us,
praises
there
and
praises
abundance
and
to the black goat of the
pity
woods.
on us. Hear us, mother, and take pity on us. Take pity on us.
Ever there praises and abundance to the black goat of the woods. Hear us, mother.
You see that? Emily's upstairs. Hey, yo.
Stop! Are you crazy? Grace, stop! Stop!
Yo, the tree is moving.
Detective, get my uncle out of here.
Yo, we were just talking about the tree. Burning the tree down, guys.
Jeremy, come with Jeremy, come here!
Yo, the tree took the other guy instead. Oh, snap. Ew, dude. Bear, like, oh, wow, dude. We've killed everyone but chose to eat Batiste. Oh, snap. It really didn't like being caught in on fire, but it left me alone. How
I
are
can't
we?
let that monster leave Derceto. I have to stop it.
How the hell are we gonna stop it, bro? What? Did you see that thing? I don't have a rocket launcher. Or a flamethrower, or like something for high volume. Man, poor girl. She was just trying to have fun. Jeez, okay. There. Bro, like what that that was pretty brutal, I'm not gonna lie. How do I get up there, man? There we go. I don't think I nearly have enough ammo. Maybe if I shoot it with a flare gun, that might help. I don't even know where Jeremy went. Oh wow, it's loud and raining out here. So it's supposed to be the mother of 1,000 young. Does that mean she's taking her children here too, and I'm gonna have to fight them off? That is a lot of mouths. Am I supposed to fight? Stop it. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm fighting it here. Whoops. Maybe I should aim for inside its mouth. That's not good. Ow. Oh, but I'm out of bullets now, for real. Wow, this thing's just like, it's not really accurate. It's missing me a lot. Oh, what the hell? Come on, aim, bro. What were those, eggs? Oh, it does have weak spots. Why didn't I see those sooner? I was kind of just aiming for the sake of aiming earlier. progressed the fight. Now I only have shotgun ammo left. Alright, does that help? Candlestick as a weapon. Ow. Oh crap, there are enemy monsters too. Dude, and I'm all out of bullets, bro. This is not fine. Okay, I could probably conserve a lot more ammo if I just shoot those shoot those egg things. Okay, this is where I last was. Alright. Let's try this again. Wow, yeah, that was a lot faster than before. Bro, I'm pretty certain I was at full health there. Or close to full. That thing must deal a lot more damage than I considered. I'm gonna have to... Okay, prioritize killing the... that thing. I don't know what to call them, but those creepy crawly type monsters. I can't skip this animation. Bro, how did I miss all that, dude? There we go. wow, yeah, that hurt me a lot, dude. Oh my gosh, dude. I need a grenade of some kind. Hopefully that can help. Dude, what the hell, dude? Oh, it does have all these cancerous growths. Jeez Louise. I am running low on health too. I think I'm stuck. Bro, hop off me. Oh my god. No, it's not over. This is a pretty big difficulty spike, actually. So it seems like there are waves of enemies. I deal damage to the boss by hitting the egg sacs that appear. And, like, that's it. And then it will spawn enemy waves while it's going around. So I have to figure out how to not get hit. Meanwhile, my reload speed is insanely low. The game doesn't seem like it's supposed to be built for this kind of fight. Alright, let's try again. Just gotta keep calm and clinical about it. Alright, we're back down again. Gonna deal damage to it by meleeing. With that, it should start spawning enemies again soon. Another one? Oh my god. Bro, why am I not reloading, dude? Come on. 1, this finally. I think we're dealing damage to it. Well, that did something. That helped a little bit. Okay, there's that.
I'm all out of bullets.
Crap. Dude, I'm just gonna run out of bullets, like, for real, for real. That did something. That can't have been the actual Mother of 1,000 Young, though. That was probably an avatar for it. But geez, man, that fight was tougher than anything in the game so far.
Detective!
Oh, what the hell was that?
I tried to tell you. There was so much evidence. Your devotion to the Black Goat was like nothing I've ever seen before. I felt so dumb believing any of it, but I'm glad I did.
But her uncle is like...
Okay? Everything is out of order. This isn't the way the story goes. I shouldn't be alive.
Yeah. Oh, you're welcome, buddy.
Oh, and Grace is still alive.
How are you doing, sweetie?
I don't think she's too sweet, man.
Kinda like it. You ruined everything, but I'm not mad.
Yeah, fire is the great cleanser of stuff.
Alright, you ready to head back to New Orleans?
Come on, Jeremy. We're leaving.
Can I come?
I thought you said you didn't need saving.
Don't leave her. She's important.
Of course we're taking her with us.
They're just gonna leave. I guess... I don't know. This place seems to be steeped in mystery anyway. Like, there'll probably won't be any police reports or anything about it. They'll just lay in ruins until someone else buys the land and starts up a new cult. Because that seems to be the way things go here. Like, I don't think we've seen the last of that tree or the other entities we've encountered, like the Dark Man or the Crawling Chaos type thing. Achievement unlocked. Case closed. Ooh, I wonder if the stories are different. Like, you fight the Mother of 1,000 Young in Edward's story, and maybe you fight the Dark Man in Emily's story. And so they diverge in that way. I wonder. So we beat the game, but we're gonna replay it as Emily. I don't think we're gonna do that today. this is probably a good place to stop for now. But yeah, the next time we start up, we're gonna play from Emily's perspective and see what that's about. Ah, it's about 11 hours. Yeah, not too bad for the story. Oh, there's no epilogue? Maybe we get an epilogue if we start off Emily's story. All right, let me transition just chatting. How do I guess I can't bring that audio with me. So yeah, guys, that's it for Alone in the Dark 2024. That's granted, it's supposed to be 2 playthroughs, 2 different characters, but that was just one of them. Yeah, we can find out. I don't know when we'll start it. Probably after this Arc Knight's deluge of content finishes up, but yeah. Ooh, in other news, guys, I started a podcast. With a buddy. It's called The Huffy and Bone Show. So it's gonna be a pre-recorded podcast where we're just gonna talk and shoot the shit, you know, talk about games and stuff. The first episode is gonna air tomorrow, actually later tonight, around 8 p.m. It's on YouTube and Spotify. So yeah, we're just gonna be talking about games. Maybe in future episodes, I might just face cam. It's gonna be, I don't know. I think I've spoken about this before. I don't really care too much about like being a bear like in everything. So yeah, like maybe some episodes I might do it. Some episodes I'll be as my VTuber, but it's gonna be like half and half. Bones was using a Discord PNG though, but I think he said he wants to do a face cam too. But yeah, the episode will come out tonight around 8 p.m. my time, so that's like 10 hours from now or so, give or take roughly. It should be like twice a month, so like every other week we'll air an episode, like roughly an hour long, where we're just gonna talk about games news, stuff like that. So for this week's episode, we talked about Dragon's Dogma 2 and Fallout. Nothing formal, nothing serious, it's just us talking, shooting the shit. So yeah, that'll be up there. That's something I'm gonna try to continue doing, because I had fun talking, just talking with a buddy about stuff, you know. Alright, that's gonna be it for today, guys, and it looks like, as per the poll, Reed Alter won. So I will get Reed Alter on stream on Sunday. I'm gonna have to set up the event page for that too. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for today. I'm gonna get ready for work now, but I'll catch you guys later. I hope you guys have a good night or a good morning wherever you're at. I'll end up seeing you guys around. Take care. Huffy Bear out.